Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Beal. Makes it off the glass. Beal's got the opening basket of the game for the Wizards.
Yeah, Bradley Beal just takes it right into the defender's chest. Beautifully done.
Garland with it. Beal with the block. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, this guy has become better and better at recognizing when to take it strong inside. Bradley Beal's athleticism makes him a tough cover.
Now, here's Garland. And it's in there. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside, Wall. To the middle, here's Bryant. And the shot is good.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Cleveland with the ball. 4-point game. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Garland kicks to Drummond. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Beal. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal. Undaunted by the D.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Drummond. Rebounded by the Wizards.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
Here's Garland. After the made shot from Bradley Beal. It's deflected.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Sexton's shot is good.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision-making.
Here's Wall. And finish off by Bryant.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Garland. Good work defensively by Bryant.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Nice D from Sexton.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Washington with the ball. Hachimura against Sexton. And then Hachimura with the jam.
Not a bad show from Mr. Rui Hachimura. Get up and throw it down, young sir.
1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Garland the pass to Drummond. To the inside. Wall with the steal. Here's Beal. Bonga tips it back in.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Garland the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. Here's Sexton. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Wall with the ball. And Beal gets it to go.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
15 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. 11 seconds left to play in the first. Out to Payton.
Yeah, that's a case where you don't always have to get the block to play good defense, and Thompson did a great job on that possession.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Washington, Troy Brown is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Ian Mahimi. Then it's Smith, and it's Payton in at the shooting guard position.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Thompson passes to Windler. Bertans against Nance. And the shot goes down. Nance has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Larry Nance, because of the athleticism and the burst off his feet, is incredible on the interior. Look out.
Here's Smith. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Bertans. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Sexton against Payton. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Sexton.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Smith. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Windler, the pass to Sexton. The shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Smith. Down low, Porter with the steal. There's the foul. It's on Mahimi. That's his first foul. So for the Wizards, Mo Wagner comes in for Mahimi. And Beal subbed in for Payton. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland's checked in to the paint. Thompson passes to Nance. Yep, that one goes in there. Nance has got his second bucket of the game to go. Wizards leading by 12. Smith outside. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys. Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Smith right side, inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Love's check in for Nance.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
That one drops for him. Beal's got 14 points for the game.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Hachimura against Love. Shoots over Hachimura. Thompson dishes to Garland. 6 to shoot. Here's Windler. He's covered by Beal. Windler's shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Porter kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. 18 feet out. Unable to get that one. And it's Washington the other way. Hachimura the pass to Wagner. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Porter passes to Garland. He dishes it to Thompson. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Cleveland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the Wizards making a change here. Lyons checked in. Now here's Wall. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Quickness, touch in the paint. John Wall looking confident.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Garland the pass to Windler. To the inside, Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
For 3, Love. That shot missing, and so it's Washington. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points and
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for Cleveland, the duo inside, Love and Thompson. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's Sexton. And it's Osman in at the shooting guard. Now here's Thompson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's sent back by Bryant. Wall against Thompson. A nice shot by Wall.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Bryant. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Bryant's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Sexton kicks to Love. It's stolen by Hachimura. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Beal. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Sexton. Shot to stop the run. Rebound, Washington. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
I think there was some thinking after Thomas Bryant had a strong freshman year at Indiana that he would declare for the draft. It's interesting he opts for a second year. That seems to be a real rarity in this one-and-done era.
Here's Osman. From the line. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Here's Sexton. They get it again. And that one's good. Drummond's got his first 2 points.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Washington.
Payton in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in. Now, here's Garland. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Drummond is doubled. The kick out to Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Now here is Smith, and he comes up with the deuce. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Windler. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Smith kicks to Wagner. Sweet move. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Garland. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Garland's got 6 points.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
41 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Smith right side, pass to Wagner. Garland with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. The pass to Windler. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite. Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Now, here's Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 8.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And so it's Washington, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Grant is out there with Napier. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. That free throw good from Dellavedova. And the Wizards making a change here. Wall's checked in. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Zizic. Love comes in for Jordan Bell. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Sexton in for Exum. Now here's Wall. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This is unmatched speed at his size and certainly at the point guard position. How are you going to stop that?
And here's Sexton. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
It's good on the putback.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here is Dellavedova, covered by Wall. Sexton for 3. Gets a hand on it, and Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Passes it to Bonga. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Wall passes to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wall. The rebound by Kevin Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Wall. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires for 3. He shoots again, and it's in off the backboard.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Now Wall. Down low. Here's Wagner. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Dellavedova, the pass to Osman. Sexton kicks to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Love for 3. Here's Drummond. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Here's Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Ryan against Nance. Ryan in the post. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Washington.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Beal.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Osman after the basket by Washington.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. And there's the feed to Bryant. For three. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing, but with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Again, the miss by Bryant. Here's Osman. They get it back. Thompson dishes to Sexton. Over Mahinmi. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
And Sexton drops them both. Bryant with it. From deep.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's White. Pass to Levine. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Love misses off the left iron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Markkanen. The pass to Carter. Clock at 6. That's tipped. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And that one's good. Osman.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Levine. It's White on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love dishes to Drummond. Pass to Love. Shoots it up. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
And Carter with the basket on the assist by Porter.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Sexton. It's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's White. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Over to the wing. Markkanen into the lane. Here's Carter. Second chance shot. And that's collected by Love.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Levine. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Garland with it. Wide on him. Garland with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bulls trail by 4. And here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The kick out to Porter. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Shoots over Markkanen. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Love is playing right now with great pace, knowing when to stop quickly and get that shot off.
And Levine, here we go. Good D by Drummond.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Osman. Dishes it to Garland. Misses the layup. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. And Levine with the block. And they get it back. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Exum, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Here's Dellavedova. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Thompson passes to Porter. Back to Thompson. Cuts off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Dunn. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. Passes it to Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Got a hand on it. Now Cleveland moving it up. Exum leading the charge. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
And Young, here we go. Here's Cornette, covered by Nance. Lays it up off the glass.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
The Cavaliers leading by 6.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. It has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Here's Dunn. And too long on the shot.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
A different look now for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Dante Exum, and it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. Chicago also making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Chris Dunn. Now here is Carter. There's the pass to Harrison. Out to the wing. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Satoransky's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls trail by 5. Satoransky with it. He kicks to Valentine. Top of the key. It's stolen.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pulls up on the wing. Thompson with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Garland kicks to Nance. 1:36 left to play in the first half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Satoransky. Feeds to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Now here's Garland. Defense right on him. On the wing, Porter. Thompson passes to Porter. Yep, it counts. Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Harrison. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nance gets the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
There's the triple. Goes back up. And he could not get that one to... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Smooth shooting touch of Kevin Love on display. Quick trigger on that one.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, it's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 11. Shaq. And that...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. Larkin and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter at the 3. The 11-footer, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Bulls trail by 11.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. It seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
The offensive rebound, Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And it's Carter missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Wallace with it, now guarded by Porter. It's stolen by Carter. Here we go, one-on-one. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Lauri Markkanen. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under.
White inside. Here's Cornett. Good on the bucket.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Picked away. Up the floor. Here's White. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Garland dishes to Love. He gets it in there. Bulls trail by 9. Now here's Levine. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Hutchison. Five to shoot. Inside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Love, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Kevin Love has been in the league long enough to understand that down low, contact happens.
Chicago making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Porter. Shaquille Harris comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Dunn in for Kobe White. Here's Dunn, and the layup's good off the glass.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
To the paint, it's intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Thaddeus Young.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Love outside. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Dunn misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Inside, it's tipped. Dunn with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Fournette. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Hutchison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Drummond. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And yes, it's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Here's Windler. It's stolen. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Floats it up for Young. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Love with a wide open look. Harrison with the rebound. Drummond. It's deflected. Here's Dunn. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Dunn's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Garland. Porter is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Porter, guarded closely. Here's Drummond, and it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Porter's checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Dunn. And Satoransky kicks to Markkanen. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Windler. Guarded by Levine. Pass to Windler. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And he banks in the layup.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside. Most of his shots coming around the rim.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. About a minute. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Porter. A 3-ball. Here's Thompson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
Bean passes to Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Garland. Satoransky covering. Here's Osman. Back to Thompson from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Carter kicks to Levine. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine dishes to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Passes it to Garland. Good on the shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
White, he's checked in for Satoransky. It's the first that brings them within 5.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Sexton against White, and it's sent back by Carter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. Bulls trail by 4. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Porter against Levine, and stolen by Love. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals, and what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Love.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chicago. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jim Boylan talking with his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with him.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final.
Oh, wow! Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Sexton against White. Tries from 16. Offensive rebound. Love. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Kevin Love is clutch, and boy, did the team need that.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books. No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Here's Levine. Yes!
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. That shot wide open.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Right the pass to Carter. From 8. It's in!
A highly coordinated big fella. Carter Jr. has a variety of moves down low that he can beat defenders with.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for and now Washington starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of the skill set.
Now Wall. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. No good with the layup. Levine looking around. Pass to Porter. Wall grabs the board.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
To the paint, got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. White up top. He's covered by Beal. White against Beal. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Here's Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got his second basket.
But this is the confidence Levine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
Wall against White. Bryant passes to Wall. White with the defensive effort.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Porter in the corner. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It's not an easy finish for Porter. I mean, that'll get him pumped up. Always nice to score against that kind of physical D.
Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
The Bulls leading by 4. Outside Levine. Outside Porter. All sorts of time. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Lobs it up there for White. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
That's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. And the Bulls with another miss. Wizards trail by 4. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. The kick out to Brown. The 3 from Bertans. Washington gets it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Smith against Dunn. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Bertans against Young. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Dunn. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Love how Dunn keeps his composure when the pressure is on. Just not rushing anything. Draining the last second shot and just devastating the D.
Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Dunn against Smith. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Dunn. Three-pointer on the way. And no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Payton attacking. Here's Pertinis. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Dunn looking over the floor. Fires the three. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown, and the layup falls.
That's nice hustle up the court. I mean, a nice pass to reward that hustle.
And here is Satoransky. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, they've got Harrison. Young is out there with Valentine. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Cornette in at the center.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bulls trail by 4. Satoransky with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bertans against Young. 5 on the clock. Rebound, Washington. Bertans got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Payton. The feed to Smith. Passes it to Young. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Harrison. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brown outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Satoransky looking around. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Wizards with the lead. Brown kicks to Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Bryant is checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. Bradley Beal's checked in for Gary Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. Now here's White. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
But tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. It helps him see the open man.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. White dishes to Carter, and then Carter with the jam. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The athleticism of Levine, it makes him a hard guy to cover. I mean, he loves getting the contact.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Webb, he gets scorching hot. It can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by the splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's done in for White. And a change for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Bryant. Here's Bonga. Here's Wall. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And his shot, I mean, it's come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Now, here's Dunn. He feeds it to Carter. And the rejection by Mahimi.
And they continue to control the glass.
Three-pointer. Bonga, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7. Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, look, the fast break gets a strong finish from Hachimura, and he's good at staying active and finding ways to help.
Wall with a block. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Beal gets a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Beal with the block.
Oh, man. Excellent display of recognition on the rejection. Bill seems to be a step ahead of the opposition.
To the middle. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Dunn.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wall passes to Bonga. Now, here's Mahimi. Here's Wall. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. Ahead by 9 is the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something. And that does it for our.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So on the floor for Washington. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls, but he used both events to fuel his career.
Here's Wall. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
LaVine wide open. Off target from outside. Washington leading now by 9. Here's Beal. Hachimura kicks to Beal. Left side, Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Bill's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Levine against Beal. Levine can't hit.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and abilities to keep them involved. Wow, the quickness Levine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Bonga. Back to Wall. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Harrison's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Satoransky subbed in for White. And it's Bryant missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Shot clock at 6. Washington leading now by 9. Here's Smith. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Cornett. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Payton. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Porter. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Now Smith. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got the lead up to 11 now for Washington.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The pass to Satoransky. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Missed inside. Brown drives in. Comes up empty down low.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And Young slams it home.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Payton outside. 1:04 left in the third. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Out to Payton. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And it's Wagner missing.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
The shot by Harrison, no good. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Payton. Rejected by Young. Here's Harrison. Rebound by the Wizards.
You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Young. Kobe White, he's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Satoransky. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Mahimi's checked in for Bertinas. Hachimura comes in for Troy Brown. Bradley Beal's checked in for Gary Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith.
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. I mean, you can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
Here's Mahimi. Second chance shot. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one.
And so it's Washington in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have...
Oh, that was something else.
Gracious.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
Down against Wall. White down low. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
A nightly double-double threat. Carter Jr.'s combination of size, length, and sheer willpower is impressive.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Dunn. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Ryan's checked in. Wall finds Beal. Back to Wall. Count that bucket. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
White up top, covered by Wall. And Carter with the basket on the assist by White.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
White against Wall. Down low, stolen by Markkanen. And here comes White, leading the fast break. It's Porter outside, the putback, and Carter with his second chance points.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
Wall looking it over. Inside, it's stolen by Carter. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Levine with the ball from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Beal. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Wow, a phenomenal talent. I mean, when you think about the competitive flair Bill plays with, it's just awesome.
Here's Carter. Good chance here for Porter. Offensive rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Bertanis, he's checked in for Hachimura. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Levine passes to White. And the layup's good off the glass.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Outside, Wall. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beal. Bryant dishes to Beal. Makes it off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Far from just an outside scorer, Bill also has the skills needed to capitalize close to the basket.
White, wide open, he fired. Rebound by John Wall. Wizards have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And stolen by White. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, this is how White is built. I mean, we'll probably always see him take around half his shots from three-point line.
Wall against White. Wall up top. to the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Here's Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Beal. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Carter. Passes to Levine. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That's his 3rd foul of the game. White up top. Covered by Wall. The kick out to Porter. Here's Carter. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Outside, Wall. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Levine. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
To the left side wing. To the inside. Stolen by Markkanen. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. Wall with a block.
Well, I mean, one of the things that's underrated is that he's an insane athlete. Right there, he's just showing what an incredible defender he is with these type of blocks.
What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
White the pass to Porter. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Got it!
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Here's Osman. They get it back. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Outside, Wall. Banked in off the glass. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strength.
Sexton grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Rebound, Washington.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Beal gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Down low, here's Love. And the basket is good.
Well, that's just strength by Kevin Love to take the contact, not be bothered enough to lose concentration.
Outside, Wall. And he makes good on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Garland. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Wall. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Here's Garland. Out left to the wing. Here's Love with the tip, and Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Wall. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
And they pick up 2.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Wall passes to Hachimura. Wall taking his time here. Pass to Bonga. Just 4 to shoot. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Garland leading the charge. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Here's Wall. Wow, hammering it in.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Here's Garland. Hachimura grabs the miss. The Wizards have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And that one falls for John Wall.
From the moment he stepped into the NBA from the University of Kentucky, John Wall has been hungry, and motivated to prove he belongs, listed with the top players in the game.
Sexton, it's taken away by Smith. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Windler, the pass to Sexton. Washington with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
How confident and aggressive John Wall has been tonight. This guy understands when he has to shoulder the load.
Here's Sexton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
John Wall getting it done for Washington. Going on an absolute rampage, piling. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sexton's got 6 points.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. The shot's good from Smith. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bertans kicks to Smith. Pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Sexton against Smith. That's tipped.
A denial by Mo Wagner, using his size to his advantage.
That one good for 2. And it's a 7-point Wizards lead.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Sexton the pass to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Colin Sexton work the pick and roll game and find the open teammate.
Smith surveying the D. Now the pass to Bertans. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Sexton the pass to Windler. Shoots the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Windler's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
The tray. Smith, no good. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Wizards leading by 3. Bonga the pass to Beal. He feeds it to Payton. Stolen by Garland. One-on-one here. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, incredible speed in transition for Larry Nance Jr. Wow.
Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And stolen by Payton. Here's the break. Pushing it up. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist from Mahaney. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Garland. Passes it to Windler. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Porter, no luck. And it's Washington's ball. Here's Beal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Bradley Beal's playmaking ability is drastically improved. Nice drive on that one.
Wizards making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Love, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
To the right side. Outside Bryant. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Offline from the high post.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Drummond. Beal pulls it in. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Payton.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And here's Love from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, you gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He ended up with 17 points. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And here's Love from the arc. Washington with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. And Wall with the slam.
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
Pass to Love for the 3. Bryant with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Hachimura finds Beal. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Love outside. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And I think this is what makes Kevin Love such a tough matchup. His ability to score from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Wall. 21 points in the game. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
There's Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Bertans for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Porter. It's stolen by Bertans. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Garland, no good. Washington leading now by 16. And Payton throws it down hard.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Garland, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
To the paint. Payton outside. Pass to Bertans. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Porter. A second chance effort, and it's blocked by Brown.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Payton. The rebound by Nance. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Windler, covered by Payton. Windler's shot is off. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Back to Bertans. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards in command with a 16-point lead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Assman and Love are the forwards. Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Porter with it. Picked up by Brown. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Sexton finds Love. Shoots over Hachimura. Rebound by Mahimi. Washington leading now by 18. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Hachimura.
It's not just about the passer. As the recipient of that alley-oop, you've got to have timing and anticipation. Yes, sir, Rui Hachimura.
Wall against Sexton. It's rebounded by John Wall.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Drummond, and the rejection by Mahimi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahimi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Here's Bonga. Count that one. Bonga's got his first points of the night.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Wizards have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Wall passes to Hachimura, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's early in Rui Hachimura's career, but this young man has proven capable on the interior. He will never shy away from contact.
Garland, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And a switcher also for Washington. Lyons checked in. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wizards leading by 22. Outside, Wall. Shoots over Garland. The pass to Bonga. Outside, Beal. Clock at 6. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. And another miss by Washington. It's tipped. The Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Osman. That shot is off. Great D that time from Beal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's good.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Love can't hit. This one for 3. Beal can't get it to go. The Cavaliers on offense. Inside, it's stolen by Wall. Here's Bonga, defended by Sexton. Bonga gets the bucket.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Well, Cleveland shooting under 40% all in all for the game. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Bonga. He's guarded by Love.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Washington.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Wall.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Left side, Beal. Over Sexton. That misses off the backboard. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The three-pointer, no good. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Wall, no luck. Sexton dishes to Love. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. Nightfall in the Windy City. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here are the Bulls now. Levine up top.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now, here's Garland. Feeds it to Drummond. Garland with it. Wide on him. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this game. He doesn't get the second one. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. Here's Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Here's Sexton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Offensive rebound, Carter. He can't get that one. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Love. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice to have a big guy that gets out, runs wide, and can finish on the break. Kevin Love showing it there.
Pass to Carter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Love wide open. He fires. They get the rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Carter, high quality look, and he sinks it.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Now, here's Garland. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett comes in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Here is Porter after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Nance, no good. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Pass to Nance. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit. Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop.
Wow. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Levine with it. He's picked up by Nance. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And that athleticism has always been a big part of Levine's game. He makes dunking look easy.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Here's Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Porter dishes to Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the shot selection from Tristan Thompson is going to come from tight range like that.
Here's Levine, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Bulls out front, up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And Thompson kicks to Garland. To the middle. Porter passes to Thompson. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nance. Here's Thompson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Back to Young. Outside, Levine. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Thompson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Thompson passes to Garland. Cleveland moving it around, and Thompson kicks to Garland. Keeps it alive, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 6.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Outside, Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Cornette. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Outside Porter, the 3. But they'll get another chance. Great positioning on the putback. Windler's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
And stolen by White. Ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Windler, the pass to Nance. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Here's White, and Thompson sends it back. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. Sexton's shot is good.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Cleveland leading by 4, and the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
Here's White. Back to Carter. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Thompson's got such a good motor and is such a good athlete for a guy his size. Charges into the lane that time.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for White. Love's checked in for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Kevin Porter. It's good on the putback.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Osman, the pass to Thompson. Back to Osman. He's looking for Love and finds him. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Love's got 6 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. There's Satoransky, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
For 3, Love. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Harrison. Satoransky in the corner. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. That one, no good. Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy making things happen. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that's a...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 3-point lead. And it's sent back by Carter. Markkanen down low. Defended by Drummond.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Love the pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fires for three. And it's White with the rebound. And Chicago shooting really well. 54% from the floor. So they take the lead. Levine's got 12. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Pulls up. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Levine against Sexton. That's tipped and stolen by Sexton. Pulls up. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Now here's White. He's tightly guarded. Here's Carter. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And good that time.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
White left side. Markkanen passes to Carter. Drops in the layup for 2.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. And Cleveland also making a change. Windler's checked in. Drummond working against Young. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. That one's not going to go. And the Bulls going the other way now.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Valentine's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Dunn up top. Guarded by Porter. Dunn against Porter. From 13, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the wing right side. And here's Love for 3. Drummond passes to Windler. And he gets the bucket. Windler's got his second basket of the night. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Dunn's shot's good.
And Dunn is spectacular, seeking contact and getting it. He just absorbs the hit, yet still able to finish.
Here's Love. The short one's on the money. Love's got 8.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And here is Dunn. Here's Valentine. Young trying to break free. It's not going to go for him. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Porter dishes to Love. And that one drops for him. He's got 10.
Precision shooting off of the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
Dunn looking over the floor. The pass to Satoransky from deep. But they recover it. And Young kicks to Valentine. Satoransky, the pass to Young. And Young with the stuff.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Bulls lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Harrison in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Don't want to see athleticism wasted just on offense, as Sexton uses it that time to get an offensive board.
And White kicks to Harrison. Right side, Markkanen. The kick out to Young. Just 2 to shoot. And Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Young. And Porter subbed in for Harrison. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Drummond's checked in for Nance. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. It's White on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Markkanen passes to Carter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Sexton attacking.
And Sexton looking confident, tried to find a gap, made his way in there and got fouled.
No good on the free throw. Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Levine against Sexton. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Drummond. And another miss by Cleveland. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And White kicks to Carter. Left side, Markkanen. Back to Carter, and stolen by Drummond. Here's Windler. That one goes. Count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Levine passes to Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Sexton with the bounce pass. Stolen by Levine. Outside Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. And when he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
And Porter drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Garland with it. Drummond trying to get himself free. Garland, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Lets it fly. But they get it back. Out to the right wing. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Another shot. Carter pulls it in.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Count that one.
Beautiful. LaVine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Sexton against LaVine. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Sexton. LaVine against Sexton. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Porter against Porter. And stolen by Sexton. And now Love pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Good work there as it goes.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls. To the inside. Markkanen passes to LaVine. Chalk up 2 there. LaVine's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Satoransky's checked in for Chicago. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jim Boylan talking with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Good. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It's going to be Markkanen shooting. That one on Love. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. That free throw good for Markkanen.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Porter kicks to Love. Pass to Garland. The putback, it counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And Thompson just continuing to fight for his ball club.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. LaVine with it, picked up by Thompson. They grabbed their own miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Scooped up. Here's Markkanen. Kick out to LaVine. Bulls moving the ball around. Carter dishes to Porter. 4 on the clock. Back to Carter. A second chance effort. It falls!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Love, no luck. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. That's the United States Supreme Court. And with pregame...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Beal with the bucket.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
White against Wall. Here's Markkanen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And there it is for him.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Now here's Levine. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
White against Wall, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Pass to Bonga. Banked in off the glass.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Wall. Levine passes to White. The kick out to Porter. 5 on the clock. Over to Wall. Porter, no luck.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there. And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
Right there, the burst of Zach LaVine. Once he gets a step on you, it's hard to catch up.
Wall against White. A nice shot by Wall. Wall's got 5.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Levine deciding where to go with it. And the jam by Levine.
So smooth in the air. It's like Zach LaVine floats up, then drops the hammer.
Wall against White. And Bryant kicks to Wall. Back to Bryant. Pass to Hachimura. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bulls trail by 5. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dunn. And the rejection by Mahimi. Payton drives in, and the dunk by Payton.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And Chicago has possession, following the bucket by the Wizards. Young, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And it's Smith missing. Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Satoransky, powered down with both hands.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Chicago grabs the miss. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards leading by 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Mahimi with the stuff.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Dunn looking over the floor. And there's the pass to Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Grant, he's checked in for Ish Smith. The Bulls also changing it up. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Chris Dunn. Wizards have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Grant. Here's Mahimi. High post shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Harrison. That one off the back iron and out. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Wizards leading by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Payton is out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Mahimi in at the center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Washington leading now by 7. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harrison in the corner. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. The Wizards shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Payton attacking. Passes it to Wagner. Back to Payton. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. And it's good, 2 points. Mahimi's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Satoransky, the pass to Valentine. Cornette. In the corner, Valentine with it. The tray. Bertans grabs the board. And stolen by Valentine. Down low, it's stolen by Mahimi. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Harrison passes to Cornette. Back to Harrison. Here's Satoransky. And stolen by Wagner. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now, here's Mahimi. D right on him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Valentine. Makes it off the glass. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And they double up Payton. Young with the steal. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now here's Payton. Mahimi, it's good on the putback.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
To the wing right side. Valentine passes to Cornette. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Bulls trail by 9. Valentine with it. Now Payton defending. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Washington the other way. Brown kicks to Bertans. Lets it go from deep. Washington gets it back. The shot by Mahimi, no good. Chicago's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
Payton up top. Pass to Bertans. Now, here's Wagner. Satoransky covering. Good. Wagner's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Satoransky looking around. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Porter comes in for Denzel Valentine. Zach LaVine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Outside, Wall. And he makes that one. Wall's got 7.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good.
The potential is there for Kobe White to be a scoring machine. I love the strides he's been making.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the free throw, no good.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The Bulls have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Coming into the league ready to play, Carter is smart, he's versatile, and he's relatively polished.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They have a body. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Bulls. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And the slam dunk by Wall.
The insane athleticism. Wall really lets it all hang out when he rises up for the alley-oop.
Here's Levine, and the shot goes in. Levine's got 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
They get a hand on it. He's all alone. Here's Bunga, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. Here's Beal, and he uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Wizards.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Outside, White. Feeds to Carter. Out to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uncovered. Rebound, Washington. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. A pass to Wall.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Bulls trail by 11. On the wing, Porter. Kick out to Levine. Off target at the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And for marketing, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Dunn comes in for White. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Here's Carter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Stolen by Markkanen. Inside. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura, and Smith subbed in for John Wall. Count it. Bertan's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter of the game. Dunn outside. He dishes it to Carter. Back to Dunn. And he banks in the layup.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Washington leading now by 9. And here is Beal. Here's
He went. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Hachimura is checked in for Mo Wagner. And a change for the Bulls. Satoransky's checked in for Levine. Bulls trail by 13. From past the arc. He can't get that one. For Washington, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
Now, here's Markkanen. Chicago again turning it over. .32 seconds left in the third. Smith outside. There's the lob to Brown. No good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Saturansky against Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 8 here in the quarter.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
And so it's Washington. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Davis Bertans out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Dunn attacking. Hutchison, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Dunn picks one up. Free throw drops for Smith. So for the Wizards. Ryan is checked in for Davis Bertans. And it's John Wall in for Beal. Smith hits them both.
Few guards in this league shoot under 70% from the line. Smith's well below that mark for his career.
Here's Markkanen. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards leading by 17. There's the lob to the hoop. Bonga, no good. White inside. He's covered by Hachimura. Dunn outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Chris Dunn. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. LaVine, good.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. Lets it go. Bryant has the open look. They get it again. Here's Hachimura. Bryant, the open look. Drains it from 17 feet out. Bryant's got his first points of the game.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
LaVine, and it's sent back by Bryant. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. Over to the left wing. Bonga, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Wall. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And it's White missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the... Oh, did you see that? Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Here's Wall. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Shot from free throw range. Hutchison's shot is off. Washington leading now by 19. Here's Hachimura. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
At the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. And Chicago also making a switch. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Levine, good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Wizards.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The Wizards have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. The shot by Bryant, no good. Bulls trail by 19. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
Here's Wall. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Chicago making a switch here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Harrison's checked in for Levine, and it's done in for Kobe White. The Wizards making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Here's Gafford. Here's Carter. Back to Valentine. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Napier. It's tipped. Harrison scanning the floor. Goes back up. Kicks it to Valentine. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Grant outside. Pulls up on the elbow. Good on the jump shot.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.